on my feet.
It's 25 to 2, and if you could read my mind, you'd be totally confused. And someone who can read my mind is Lior Suchard, who's in Melbourne. He's a master mentalist, described by the world's most famous people like Bill Gates as simply incredible. Lior, welcome to 3AW.
How are you? Great to be here.
And you've been doing things with myself and my producer, Dragana, today.
Yeah, we had some challenges, but before I even start, I want to ask you a very, very simple question.
Yes, Lior,
just a
please,
quick question.
I'm here to help.
Spell your name for me, please.
D-E-N-I-S.
So I'm going to write D-E-N-I-S.
Walter, W-A-L-T-E-R.
It's okay. It's a simple question I want to ask you. I'm writing something down. I'm putting... Dragana, can you hold this, please? The marker, and I want you to look at, we're shooting now, so
yeah, we're
look
shooting.
straight over there and tell a two-digit number, whatever comes to your mind. A two-digit number, say it.
Two-digit number.
No, two-digit number.
12.
Why 12? Because you know what I wrote here. Can you see what I wrote here?
Hang on.
I wrote Dennis will say 12.
I wasn't going to say 12, and I did say 12.
So what?
You've taken over my mind.
Something like that.
What's going on here?
Weird things are going to start to happen here.
Weird things are happening.
Yes. So so my name is Lior Suchard, and this is a real mind experiment.
How did you do that?
Okay, so if I tell you, I will have to kill you. No,
Okay,
I'm just
well,
kidding.
look, I've been around a while, so it's fine.
No, there was. By the way, I had a show when somebody once asked me this question: "How do you do it?" And I told him, "If I tell you, I will have to kill you." He then stood up and told me, "Can you please say to my wife?" By the way, teach her everything. No, I've studied it since I was very, very young. I was fascinated by how the mind works, and I traveled about 50-something countries all over the world, performing, reading people's minds, playing with their thoughts. Filled with comedy, lots of fun stuff.
Does anyone ever get offended?
No, never. The show is based on positivity and on comedy. It's a comedy mind reading show. I mean, it's a full audience participation show. Everybody's having fun with it. It's lots of crazy stuff.
But how do you if someone was to say, oh, look, I want to go and learn about mind reading and what Lior does, is it just a matter of researching and then you've got to have more to yourself than that? You've got to be a performer.
Of course. There's a lot of techniques that I use, from body language reading to nonverbal communication to ESP to understanding how people are thinking. For example, I'm looking at you right now. I'm going to ask you.
Never mind.
I'll ask you a very direct question. Okay?
Yes.
So you answer yes or no. Do you remember your first girlfriend? Many years ago. many years ago.
Yes.
Yes. Now, we're here in the studio. Is there anybody here in the studio who knows her name?
No.
Did you ever tell me the name?
Yes. Well, I wrote it down.
No, did you tell me the name?
No, of course not.
Of course not. It's very important to emphasize because people are listening to us right now, so they cannot see us. So it's important for you to say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I had trouble remembering myself.
Exactly. The only thing, can you tell me what was her age, or what was your age back then? First girlfriend?
Probably 13, 14.
15, 14?
13, 14, yeah.
Okay, let me look at you for a second. I just need you. Can you do me a favor? Can you think of a letter in the middle of her name? But don't say, just think it in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You got it? You see, I'm looking at you. You were just thinking of the letter N.
Yes.
Yes, you see, it's starting to be very interesting right now. And you said 13, 14 years old, first girlfriend. Nobody knows the name besides you, right?
No, I've never mentioned it.
Would it be amazing if I tell you that?
I'm sure she's forgotten.
Exactly. Do you think it'd be amazing if I tell you that I think that your first girlfriend name was Jenny, by any chance?
You are amazing.
Really?
As the lyric to the song says. I was in the Belmont High School band.
Yes.
You're right.
You know, the fascinating thing here is because I work on the human mind psychology.
Can you tell me how long that relationship lasted?
Not much.
Possibly 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, but when I'm talking to you, believe it or not, all are listening now. All the listeners are thinking, oh, how did he do it? Is it a trick? Is it not a trick? But I can give you a spontaneity. For example, what is your name, by the way?
Simon.
Simon here is from the production. You're shooting us right now.
Yes.
Can I get your camera for a second. So I'm getting your camera. Hi, everyone. And I'm shooting it to Simon right now because, and go over here because the light is over there. And I was asking him the question, but while I'm asking Dennis the question, Simon, you would think of your first girlfriend as well, because you see, this is like psychological thing, right? And you also, right? Dragana was also thinking of the name. And I think when I was talking to him, I was feeling you on my right, and you were thinking of the name also. And when I said the letter N, you were thinking in your mind, oh my God, that's the first letter in my first girlfriend's name, correct?
That is correct.
That is correct. And I think you were very, very young first girlfriend, right? What was your age?
About 17.
About 17?
That's not very young.
Her name, is there any chance in the world that anyone here can tell me this name?
No.
Not a chance. So I think that the name was Naomi?
Yes.
Oh,
Naomi, you see?
how do you do this?
It's very strange.
You're spooking us.
So here's what I'm doing. So I came here to Melbourne on this Friday and Saturday to do 2 special shows. And this show is going to be a crazy adventure with the entire audience participation of the whole aspects of the human mind. It's going to be mind reading and guesses and lots of fun stuff.
Naomi.
Naomi, if
Simon,
you're
you
listening
never
to
told
us
me
right
about
now, Naomi and Jenny, if you're listening to us right now.
And you thought we'd forgotten.
Exactly.
You're happy to take calls.
Oh yeah, let's try to influence some people through the radio waves.
96900 693 or 13 13 32. And the shows with Lior are coming up on the 29th and 30th. Tickets at Ticketmaster at the Comedy Theatre or 136 100. Geraldine, good afternoon to you, and thank you for being not a guinea pig but a willing participant.
You're welcome, Dennis. Hi.
He's pretty amazing.
Yes, he is.
Who is on the line?
Geraldine.
Geraldine.
Yes.
Wow, that's an interesting name. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you ever play cards?
I used to.
You used to, so you know cards.
Yes.
If I would ask you right now, by the way, before we start, Dragana is sitting next to me as she is, do you see what you're holding over there next to you? No, this, what is it?
It's just a yellow envelope with a question mark on the
Is it
front.
closed? It's sealed?
It's sealed.
Do you know what's inside?
No.
It's a gift.
a gift.
It's a special gift.
Oh, yes.
Now let me show you how to influence people. Can you think of a card, any card?
Yes, I have.
You got it?
Mm.
So not the ace of spades. Change your
No.
mind. Okay, because you had the ace and the queen, and you wanted one of them. So just change it.
Oh,
You see? You thought of the queen, right? You thought of you had like the queen in your mind.
I did.
The Queen of Hearts, I think. No.
Yes.
Yes. So change it, please, to something else.
Oh.
See, it's starting to be spooky again. So try to get it for like an uncommon card, any card you want.
Yeah,
You got it?
Yes.
So I want you to imagine that you have a full deck of cards. What is your game? What's the game that you love to play?
21.
21. Okay, so imagine you're holding all the cards, and your card is the only one facing up
Uh-huh.
or facing down. Depends how you look at the deck. What card did you think of?
It's gone out of my mind. The spades.
Spades, but which number or
7.
7 is this a fair choice? Yeah. Now, do you want to change your mind, by the way, or this is good for you?
No.
So 7 of spades. So Dragana, I want you to describe, along with Dennis, exactly what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I'm coming to your microphone, Dragana. Mm-hmm.
Making his way across to Lior's making his way across to Dragana's
here's
microphone.
what's going to happen. Open this, please.
Okay.
This is
okay.
a sealed envelope
Sealed
that was
envelope.
handed to Dragana
Before we start.
started. Yes. The most annoying sound on earth is rattling
Yes,
paper.
You can actually hear it.
Yep.
Open. What's inside, Dragana?
A deck of cards.
It's actually a new deck of cards. It's a
New deck of cards, yep.
And inside this deck of cards, we're going to do it very, very, very slowly.
Yep.
You're going to do it yourself. I'm not going to touch anything. You can see that along here, you can see I want you to see all the cards.
Yes.
All the cards. I want you to see that. I want to make sure that you can see all the cards. And you can find that there's something strange in these cards. Do you see there's something strange?
Yes, this one is facing.
There's only one card. Can you see it, Dennis? There's only. Let me show you. There's only one card.
One card, Geraldine, facing down.
Facing down. I'm not gonna touch anything. You're gonna do anything. You just take it out. I'm not touching nothing. Yes, and tell us which card is this, please. Just one card facing.
Just
The
by
seven
chance.
of spades.